Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll explore the different types of cell references used in Excel formulas. Excel users, particularly those utilizing the software for work-related purpose, must recognize the significance of cell references. The primary advantage is the automatic calculation of results upon modifying input values. Furthermore, cell references enable the seamless duplication of formulas across large data sets, ensuring correct outcomes. তো আজকে আমরা এক্সেলের সেল রেফারেন্স নিয়ে ডিসকাস করব উইথ প্র্যাকটিক্যাল এক্সাম্পলস অ্যান্ড যারা এক্সেল ইউজ করেন তারা নিশ্চয়ই জানেন যে সেল রেফারেন্স আর সেল অ্যাড্রেসের ভূমিকাটা কি। ফর্মুলা যখন এক্সেল সেলে ইউজ করা হয় তখন সেল রেফারেন্স ইউজই করা হয়। ভ্যালু ইউজ করলে দেন যদি অনেক ডেটা ভ্যালু থাকে তাহলে প্রত্যেকটার জন্য আলাদা আলাদা ক্যালকুলেশন করতে হবে, কিন্তু যদি আমরা সেল রেফারেন্স দিয়ে ফর্মুলাটা টাইপ করি তাহলে আমরা খুব ইজিলি ওই ফর্মুলাটা কপি করে কিছু মিনিটের মধ্যেই অনেক ডেটা সেটের জন্য ওই সেম ফর্মুলা অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারবো। ওর সাথে সাথে যদি কোনো ইনপুট ভ্যালুতেও কোনো চেঞ্জ হয় তাহলে শুধু ওই চেঞ্জটা করলেই বাকি সব রেজাল্টেই চেঞ্জেসগুলো দেখা যাবে, আলাদা করে করে সব জায়গায় গিয়ে চেঞ্জেসগুলো করতে হবে না। বাট দেয়ার আর থ্রি মেথডস টু রিপ্রেজেন্ট সেল রেফারেন্সেস। তিনটে মেথড আছে: রিলেটিভ সেল রেফারেন্সিং, অ্যাবসলিউট সেল রেফারেন্সিং, মিক্সড সেল রেফারেন্সিং। As I have already said that cell reference is very, very important while writing formula in Excel. But there are three ways of representing cell address or cell locations. The common is relative, which we normally use. That's the simplest way to use in any formula, in Excel formula. And the way of representation is that first we mention the column name and then the row number, not the vice versa. So the example is if the column is A and if the row number is 1, so we represent it by A1, not by 1A. So this is the relative cell referencing style of representation. What happens if we use relative cell reference? So if we copy the formula column wise or row wise, then if we change the columns, the column will be changing A1 to B1, C1 like that. That means if we copy the formula by dragging the formula horizontally, so the columns will be changing. And if we copy the formula by dragging the fill handle vertically, if the rows are changing, then A1 will be A2 and so on. But in some cases, we don't want the changes. We want to keep the cell value constant. For example, say rate of percentage or of some investment. So in that case, if I want to keep the value constant for the cell in my formula where I am using it, then in place of representing it as A1, we use some symbol to lock or make the particular cell value constant. What we do? We use a symbol dollar. And since we are locking or making the value constant for all, not to change, so column has to be locked with that symbol which looks like a key and it's a dollar symbol. So we just give in this way $A, $1. So then this particular value, row wise, column wise, will be fixed and it will not change. A1 remain A1. And mixed is very, very interesting. So for example, a particular formula has to be copied in a sheet, but then the column remains constant, but the rows values to change. Like it will be A1, A2, A2, A3, like that for all the cells if we copy it horizontally or vertically, or for some requirement the row remains constant and column will be changed like A1, B1, C1, like that. So in that case, if we want to make a particular column value or row values constant, then we have to put the dollar in front of the row or column. For example, A1 can be written as $A1 or $1 as required. So let's try this with some practical examples. Stay tuned. Let us take one example. Suppose few items are enlisted along with their price, original price and GST rate. And for all these products, the GST rate is 28%. Now we have to find out the final price, that is the original plus on this original price, this GST amount to be added. So we can see that this particular GST amount will remain same for all. So in place of writing in one cell, I have copied it so that I can just write formula once and copy the formula with the cell reference, not with any value. Because if this 28% changes to 18% or 30%, so then I don't have to manually change that particular amount in any formula. We we shall change it in the input value, and accordingly the result can be uh, updated. So let's do with relative cell referencing. So here we write the formula for the first item, that is air conditioners. So Excel formula should start with equal sign, then uh, the price of the air conditioner, which is typed in the cell number B2. So I click the cell B2 and you can see this cell location or cell reference is coming. So without typing also you can get it, and see by default relative cell reference is used by Excel also, unless you mention particularly that this particular cell value will remain constant for all while copying the formula. That means absolute, which we'll be doing in the next part. So this plus, then within a bracket, this multiplied with GST rate and enter. Now see in the formula bar, the formula is coming for row number 2. For the next third row, fourth row, we don't type the formula, sorry. We copy the formula by clicking on the fill handle and double click or drag. So we get the result. And after bringing the cell pointer on this particular cell D3, we can see the formula on the formula bar. So B2 has changed to B3 and then B4, and you can see it is changing. So it is due to the way of representation in the formula, and we have used the relative cell referencing. Next, we come to the absolute cell referencing, where we use a particular cell value but in a constant mode. Let's see. See the use of absolute cell reference. In this example, the data are related to some sales representative, and they are the sales amount by them. Now we have to calculate the commission they are going to get for their sales amount, and the commission rate is same for all, that is 12.5%. We have typed it only once. It is not typed in all the rows like we did it for GST rate in the previous example. So we kept it in one place, and we are going to use the cell address or cell reference. Someone can ask that why don't we type the value 12.5%? Yes, we can type, but in case it is changing to 15%, 30%, so then we have to type not only for displaying the means in this particular portion, we have to also means change the value in the formula, because we are not using the cell address, we are using the value. But if we use the cell address, then if we change the input value, automatically changes will come in the result. So let's try this um, with means Excel formula and cell reference. So here I type the formula for Emily to calculate how much commission she is going to get for her sales amount 25,000. So I start with equal sign, that because that is mandatory for Excel function, and then because it's a commission only we are calculating, so we just click on the sales amount multiplied with this commission rate, and then it is done and the result is coming. But if I copy the formula by dragging the fill handle or double clicking on that, so I find that Rob's commission is 0 and so on. Why? Because see the formula bar, this in this formula bar you see the commission rate is showing, the commission rate for Rob is actually is in cell number A4, and in cell number A4 there is no value, that is 0. So that's why 0 is coming. So my target is now that in the formula which we have used, there we have to make this commission rate constant. So for that I undo this and come back to the first row, and in place of F3 this I represent with the absolute cell referencing. So you can type $F $3, but there is a shortcut to get it also. Okay, just select this particular F3 this particular cell reference, and then press function key F4 from the keyboard. So automatically $F $3 will come. Or we can do what? After typing this star, when we select this commission rate, after clicking it, we press F4. If we do not want to type this $, symbol, and if you are comfortable in typing, you can do that. So anyways, we can get now the correct result. We press enter key, and then if we copy the formula, so we can see the result is coming correctly. So in the formula bar, you can see that the sales amount is changing, which we want, but then the commission rate is fixed, that is constant. So this is absolute cell reference concept. Now we come to the mixed cell referencing, where we just make one value constant, either row or column, as per our requirement. Let us see another example where some courses are mentioned and the fees, the fees amount which to be paid for means continue the course, that is also mentioned. And for course number 1, for example Excel course, if the fees uh, for this course is paid on the 5th day till on of the month, then the course fee will remain 1,000. But then if it is paid on 15th of the month, then it will be increased by 100 rupees. And if that same fee is paid on the 20th day of the month, then it will be 1,1200, means another 100 rupees will be increased. But for all these courses, there will be some discount also for each case. And we had to calculate the net fee after the discount amount. That means on this particular amount, 5% discount, and what will be the final net fee amount. This one, because it is paid, it is actually for the payment of 15th of the 15th of the month actually. So here the 5% discount will be given on this amount. This sale is going to show the net fee amount which to be paid on the 20th day of the month, and the discount rate is same 5%. So this will not be on 1000 or 1100, it will be on 1200, and so on for all these courses. So let's try with the formula. So let's do for this first one, like for Excel course, and the net fee to be paid on the 5th day of the month. So for that, let's start with the equal sign, and this is the actual fee minus there will be a discount. So within bracket, this amount multiplied with 5% discount. And if we close the bracket and press enter, we get the correct result for this particular cell. But it is not possible for type for formula for all. And if we copy the formula for the next column, that is the payment net fee to pay on the 15th of the 15th of the month, so and then 20th day of the month. So if we just want to calculate and just want to do by copying the formula, dragging this fill handle horizontally, so what we can see that some irrelevant result is coming, okay, which is meaningless, and it's coming in minus and huge number. Because why, you look at the formula, and here after seeing the formula, we find out that um, this actual fee amount is correct, that is C3 is okay, but then discount amount sale is chosen F3, which is 950. So that's why that absurd result is coming. But this F3 should remain constant for all these cells. So for that, we undo it, and then we convert it into a constant mode by pressing F4, or we can type it. But in that case, what will happen, if I copy the formula horizontally, column wise, it will give the correct result. Like here, this is a B3 is showing for the actual fee amount, and then the discount amount is in E3. For the next cell, B3 has changed to C3, so relative cell referencing to be used here for this cell, and then the discount amount is again E3. But what about if you copy this formula vertically also? If we copy the formula vertically, this E3 will remain also constant for all the cells, and then the discount amount 5% will be applicable for all the courses. But where the discount amount is 2%, so there actually we are going to do if we copy the formula, then in those cases, the result, although absurd number will not be showing, but actually the calculations will be wrong. Uh, so in that case, we have to means before copying the formula, we have to give a thought that whether we use this absolute self-reference representation or not, because we can see the discount amount for all the courses are written in column E. So E will remain constant, but these rows will, the rows must change, like 3 should be 4, 5 as we copy it vertically. So for that we remove this dollar symbol, and this is the mixed cell referencing representation. So dollar E is now constant, and then this row is going to change if we copy the formula horizontally, vertically, in any way. If we drag it vertically, then only the change of rows can be seen in the formula. So this is the formula with mixed cell referencing, and now if we drag it vertically, we can do all together also. Select this and the whole table will be done, and then we can see this is this one is correct. This here E4 is coming. For the next one, E5 the discount rate, and if I go for this 15th day of the month payment, and we want to that net fee calculations for 15th of the month, 15th day of the month. Okay, so that then we can see this is the formula where this C5 is actually properly correctly selected, and the this dollar symbol actually, here we have not removed it. We should remove from here also and then drag it. So here dollar E3, dollar E3, dollar E3. So if I select the in between middle any cell, we can see that this is also correctly means giving the correct, the formula is correct and giving the correct value. So with this, our self-reference discussion is ending, and we meet in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel and like and share my videos. Thank you.